Getting started with the new Accordance community is easy. You'll simply go to community.accordancebible.com and sign in with your existing accordancebible.com account. Once you're logged in, I recommend taking a look at the menu in the upper right corner of the screen that has your name, clicking to bring up the menu, clicking on Profile, and edit your profile. If you want to give yourself an alias or screen name, you can do that. And you can also change your profile photo. When you're done, click Save. Now you're ready to post. Back at the community homepage, you can search the community and see if someone else has already submitted a similar post to yours, or you can browse the community. You can send us things like feature or module requests, report bugs, give us feedback if you're a beta program member, or report module corrections. Give us feedback on training or our website, or get help and ask questions on user files, biblical languages searching, and even non-biblical languages searching. Posting to the new Accordance community is easy. You simply select a category. You're going to want to read the description on the category before posting, because some sections that you can send feedback, such as bug reports or module requests, we do need specific information from you in order to expedite reviewing your request. And when you're done, you simply click on New Post. You'll give the post a name. You'll post some content in there. If you need to add a screenshot or an image, you can do that via the Insert Image button. If you need to attach a file such as an error log or a user file, you're going to need to upload that to your Cloud Drive storage service and then put the link to the share link in the post. And then when you're done, you'll simply click on Submit. The best part about the new Accordance community is that you can now directly vote on feedback. Now, some feedback you can still comment on, but we highly encourage you to vote on feedback in the Accordance community, because this is going to make it easier for our teams to know what particular feedback is the most highly requested feedback from our customers. And you can do this pretty much anywhere across the community on feature requests, module requests, even bug reports or module corrections. And so let me just show you how easy this is. So if I click on one of these categories and click on a piece of feedback, there's an up arrow. And if you click the up arrow, that allows you to vote on the feedback. So take a moment, and if there's any particular feedback that you see on the community that you want to cast your vote for and say, yes, I really want this piece of feedback, then please vote on it. And that will help our teams to know what is our most highly requested features and module requests, or even bug reports and module corrections as well. The other great feature about the new community is, one, all of this content is going directly to our team members now. So our entire team members now have access to our community, so our programming team, our module development team, our marketing team. And we can now pass status updates directly on to you as the customer with this new system. So here's how the new status tagging feature works. If we go to, for example, a feature request, by default, any feedback that you submit, once we've had a chance to read it, we're going to mark it submitted. And that means that we have received and we have reviewed your feedback. Now, for feature request and module request, once our team has spent some extra time discussing the feedback, if there's certain features or modules that we plan on implementing, or if there's some that we're not planning on implementing for the time being, we will either mark them planned or not planned. And to show you an example of one that is planned, here's, for example, the Thompson Chain Reference Bible. Here we have it marked planned. And in some instances, we can even put the tag up here at the top. We can't do that for all of our feedback categories, statuses, but we can do it for some. Now, for bug reports, what we will initially tag those is either confirmed or not confirmed. And I'll give an example here. So for example, on this bug report, because we have been able to reproduce it, we have marked it confirmed. If we cannot reproduce it, we may mark it not confirmed, and then we may come back and ask you some additional questions to see if we can reproduce the bug report. Once we've started work on a piece of feedback, we may mark the feedback in progress to show you our roadmap and show you what we're currently working on in terms of feature requests, bug reports, and module requests. Once we've completed a piece of feedback, we can also mark it completed. For feature requests or bug reports, we may include the version number in there that we are adding that feature or resolving that bug to make it easier for you to track our progress there. And then for module requests, we'll just mark those completed. So this gives you a sense of a roadmap and see what we're working on, what we've completed, and what we're reviewing of yours. With posts on the forums, the other thing we can do on the help section is we can mark questions answered once there's been a sufficient amount of answers to a particular question. So this way, I don't have a way to demo this yet because we don't have any answered questions in the system yet. But once, if somebody asks a question on the new community, we can mark it answered if that question has been sufficiently answered. So at a glance, you can see what questions still need to be answered and need your assistance with, or what questions have been sufficiently answered by the community. So check out the new Accordance community. It's going to be a great way to ask questions and send us feedback about Accordance. With these built-in status updates, we're now going to be able to give you a roadmap of what we're working on and directly responding that way on your feedback. Don't forget to vote on feedback as well, so that we can see what is the most popular feedback from Accordance. But just have fun with the new Accordance community and take advantage of these great new features that's going to streamline everything and make it easier for you to send us feedback and ask questions, and make it easier for our teams to review it and provide updates on new functionality in Accordance.